I was tempted, welcome back first. I was tempted to start to sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, but I think it's probably best if I don't do that, don't you think? Joining me today is a frequent guest here. This is Diane LaBruzzo, who is the artistic director for the Adirondack Ballet Theater. They have a production that's coming out this weekend. None other than The Wizard of Oz. And guess what? We have Dorothy. This is Olivia Moon, who's playing Dorothy. Welcome, Olivia.
Hi.
Very nice to have you here. This is kind of a departure, Diane. You know, not exactly the Nutcracker Sleeping Beauty fare.
Not exactly the classical ballet production, no. But we're having fun with it. The parents are having fun with it a lot, with the costumes, the scenery, the props, everything. It's really taken a turn for the better. It's really exciting.
I think it's very creative. Where'd the idea come from? Who came up with this idea?
I feel like a lot of it was like on the students. We all wanted to do it.
You did? Why?
Yeah.
Why'd you want to do it?
It's got a lot of roles for everyone, and it's like not what we always do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I guess. You know, it's nice that you put it that way, that everybody gets a part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful and very inspiring, especially for the younger ones that look up to you now, right? It wasn't too long ago that you were one of the munchkins, and now you're the lead role. So how long have you been a dancer?
10 or 11 years.
Oh, okay. And what made you want to do it?
I just love dancing, like the whole act of it.
Yes.
The feeling of like not having so much like stress put on you that you have to be perfect, but you can just do it for fun.
Oh, you can express yourself, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a very important part of it. You see this all the time, right, Di?
Oh, yeah.
So in terms of Olivia, you've worked with her for the past 5 years or so, you said?
For about seven.
Oh, about 7 years,
yes.
okay. How has she changed over the years?
Oh, she has grown.
Yeah.
She's amazing, yeah.
Nice. That's really something.
This is her second year on point.
Oh, is it
Yes.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big
Yeah.
move. How do you
There's
feel
a lot of
about
point
that?
work ahead of her this week.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When we're talking about The Wizard of Oz, though, I did notice on the poster that Dorothy has red toe shoes. So you're on point somewhat for this
I'm on
presentation.
point. Yeah, the whole show.
Oh, you really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's really quite an achievement, by the way. You know, I was just counting the number of roles in my head here. You could get 40, 50 people, right?
Yeah.
Between the Munchkins and the Mayor and the Wizard and, you know, the Wicked Witch and the Good Witch and all that.
We have like almost 66 people.
No kidding.
Yeah, between the guest artists, performing artists, and the company itself. Yeah, it's been very, very well received by our organization, and we have had a lot of community outreach support for this, production. Different organizations wanting to help with costuming, helping with different aspects of the production. So it's been fun. It's been trying but fun. I mean, the most difficult part was trying to find the instrumental music that we wanted to use that would set it just right, and also key into the technical levels that we wanted to use for each of the variations that we have within our performance.
Well, you know what? Again, taking a certain amount of creative license on this is not just on the surface, hey, I think we'll do The Wizard of Oz. You really have to think about the music. You have to think about the pacing, but you also have to choreograph a couple things. Did you have to choreograph something for Dorothy here?
Yeah, I choreographed her solo. She does
you
a solo variation to Over the Rainbow.
Oh,
we
nice.
have
Nice.
Melissa DeJurian,
I
Ali
know
Bullard, and also we have Audrey Burkhart and Ali Harris, who are also in the production. They choreographed the piece, working with the younger ones also. So it's always been definitely a team effort. Our organization is always a big dance family with a team effort for everybody putting in what they have that specialty for.
Well, you know what? I can attest to that. I've been to the productions, and just to see the camaraderie between Diane and just everybody that's involved. You know, it could be the parents. And the community gets involved. Someone's got to make these costumes, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Right?
Yes, they do.
A lot of things.
Yep.
I got it. The production is only 2 days. It's this weekend. It's Friday night at 7 p.m. That's great. And then Sunday again at noon. That's a good time on a Sunday.
Yes.
That's great. Noon and again at 4 p.m.
Yes, and we're at the Charles R. Wood Theater in downtown Glens Falls.
Which is your home base, right?
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh. How have rehearsals been going?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Not like too long. I feel like there's a lot, but not too much.
How do you feel about the younger dancers? They look up to you now?
I don't really like. That's weird to me to think that they look up to me.
Well, you are a role model now. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I just think that this is such a creative just venture for this company. I've seen Sleeping Beauty. I've seen Nutcracker. I've seen some of the other things you did, even some of the modern things you did that were very nice. But this is a real kind of turn of events. It takes a certain kind of creativity to pull this one off. So let's show our support. Let's get there. Friday night, 7 p.m. Tickets are selling well, by the way, Diane told me, right?
Yeah, well, that's what the parents tell me, so
Good,
yes,
good.
it is.
And then Sunday at 12 and again at 4 p.m. Well, it's wonderful to have you both in. Great to see you, Diane. Great to meet you, Olivia, a.k.a. Dorothy. Thank you for taking the time to come in, too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having us today. It's
Terrific,
been
Di.
awesome.
Great. So, okay, I told you. No, I'm not going to sing it. All right, but if you do want to see this interview again, you can head to our website, which is looktvonline.com. Good, nice going.